Where we go, let's see what happens. First into the attack, it's Cork, Paddy O'Sullivan having the first shot and the first score. Well, a lot of people feel that he should have been on the team before now. Form in training was good. His form on the field isn't bad either. Puck out, comes all the way down towards Ronan Curran. Laying off is Cathal Naughton, who traditionally loves to run at opposing defences. He's done well at midfield since this championship campaign started. And there's another point. Total of 7 points in 4 games, all of them from play. This is his first in the All-Ireland quarter-final. And away come Antrim with Neil McManus, trying to show a bit of leadership at centre half forward. Good effort. And the umpire signals wide. Fullback that's entered his own Cadogan. Michael Wadding is having a word with Liam Watson, having discussed the issue with Tom Martin and Noel Crowley, his 2 umpires. Liam Watson from Lochgiel is going to be shown a yellow card. There it is.
Yeah, oh geez, that's nasty. We're after seeing Liam Watson there, he hit a dig of the hurl into the side of Owen Cadigan's head.
Cathal Naughton. A little bit of confusion. Signals weren't great. Nice pull though, which could cause problems. Cormac Donnelly. Good anticipation by Sean Delargy. Good play. Another one of the Cushion Doyle players. Scored a point against Dublin. Comes down towards PJ O'Connell. Twisting and turning. Brian Murphy with him. Nice ball control. Good stick work. Not a bad ball at all. And it reaches its intended target, which happens to be Carl McKeegan. Normally played midfield for years. Now a corner forward and it's over the bar. He's one of the 30-year-olds on the team. Normally played half-back or midfield. Scored twice against Dublin. This is his first against Cork.
Good score. Came from your cornerback, Sean Delargy. Good team up in behind his full-back. And the direct ball straight down. Took the opportunity and they got it.
Tom Kenny coming forward. Hits it with accuracy. And puts it over the bar. And nearly in every match we've seen, the 2 Cork midfielders have been scoring live on the Sunday game, and they've done it here in this All-Ireland quarter-final. 55% possession for Cork, and Antrim go through periods when they look quite impressive. They need to maintain. Watson did well here, and there's another point for him. Second point for the full forward from play. Good hurler. He also plays soccer with Donegal Celtic. Ben O'Connor. Tom Kenny. Short grip. Good point. Second point for the midfielder. Coming through the middle.
Yeah, those are the kind of scores that Antrim can't afford to be conceding. You know, they should have really cleared that ball. I think it was Kieran McGorty that had control of it and should have just driven it out the field. Instead he tried to play a short pass that went wrong.
Now Antrim's turn to respond perhaps. Good block down with Tom Kenny. Liam Watson has a go, and that is a brilliant point. That's 3 points from play for Liam Watson. And now he's definitely concentrating on the game after his initial entanglement with Owen Cadogan, which I must say was of his own making. But when he concentrates on hurling, Liam Watson is as good as what's around. Look at this. Classy score. This is the only man from Cork that hasn't scored. Michael Cusson runs on for Isaki O'Halpine. Goes one way, tries the other, flicks it in. There's a chance here for Niall McCarthy! And there's the goal. Neil McCarthy posing problems for Antrim right from the start. He got a sniff of goal for the first time in this particular match, created by Isaki O'Halpine, and he battered it past Chris O'Connell.
Yeah, it was a great finish, Marty. In fairness, he had no room to swing the hurley. He'd have been hooked, so instead he just played in front of it, threw it up and just batted it into the goal.
There's a push on Carl Stewart by John Gardner. It's going to be a free, dead straight in front of the post. Now, 6 Corkman. Donalogue comes way off his line. Stopped by Tom Kenny, it would appear. And gone out for a 65. Just watch this again. Look at Donalogue, way off his line. Here comes the shot. And Tom Kenny just, I think, closed his eyes and put out the hurling. Big puck out from Donalogue Cusick. Fraggy Murphy. Oh, nice stick work. And as a result of that little piece of skill, made a lot of space for himself and scores a fine point. His third of the day. Just watch this now.
Yeah, lovely little touch of skill here. Step inside, open up the space and score.
Shane McNaughton. McKeegan. Flicking it inside to Liam Watson, who continues to pose the biggest threat. Lobbing this in. And the umpires watch it all the way. And Liam Watson is giving certainly a performance in Croke Park. 6 points, all of them from play. Ball sent in. Easily gathered. Owen Cadigan has taken too many steps. And he throws the hurley in the air and says, "Oh, I don't believe it."
Yeah, Owen feels he was fouled prior to that with a little slap on the wrist, and he got caught in for over carrying.
His tempers have become frayed, and Liam Watson is involved. He's pulled the hurley, pulled the helmet off, and that is totally unacceptable. And there he's kicked the helmet away, and the referee, I think, is going to take control. It continues on. John Gardner was involved initially in the beginning of it as well. The linesman is involved, as you can see, and the referee, Michael Wadding, is going to call Liam Watson aside, and I think Liam Watson will be going a little bit earlier than the rest of his colleagues for a shower here, because he's already on a yellow card. And he pulled the helmet. There's the signal that we've just seen from the referee, and this is very much a talking point in this championship season.
Yeah, you can't touch the helmet anymore, it's a taboo, but in fairness I think Gardner might have initiated this, and as a result he gets the yellow, and Watson is going to get the red.
Yeah, you can see Pete, he's clearly, there's a second yellow, and Liam Watson is gone. Ronan Kern calling for it. Distributes the ball over towards Frankie Murphy. He's not going to reach him. Comes to William Egan. Trying to drop this one in. He scored in the Munster final replay, and he does it again. William Egan, for the second time on the Sunday game, or the Saturday game, scores a point from play. And in 8 championship meetings, Antrim have failed to beat the Leesiders, and that statistic will disappoint them. For Antrim, it's the end of the road. For Fraggy Murphy and his Cork team, it's do it all over again, because they're going to now face, under the management of Dennis Walsh, Kilkenny in the All-Ireland hurling semi-final of 2010. And the full-time score, 1 goal and 25 points for the Leesiders. Antrim, 19 points.